We're doing more of this. Right. Everyone is now grinded up well. This is going to be weird, by the way, just as a random thing, because it's like I'm capturing a window, but it's kind of like I need to switch between Word and shit. Because it's like, sometimes I'm going to need to look at something on Cerebeat, and sometimes I need to look at my Word document, so hopefully it isn't too fucking jarring. I don't know. Capturing a window with this is jank as fuck, because the actual, like, DS captures and take up the full signal viewer. Whatever. Anyway, shit happened. Everyone is now uber leveled and just dons of epic proportions. There will be no catching shit for quite a fucking while, I'll tell you that, because you don't actually get a Pokeball until after you beat the wind farm, whatever it is. So, for people who wanted me to catch things, well, you're shit out of luck. Anyway, everyone's looking pretty fucking tasty. We don't need the Badoos, but I will hold on to them because, well, I can at least throw them under the bus if I absolutely need to. Anyway, we have things that need doing. There are some chumps in here that are chumpy chump bait. There's a bloke with an escape rope. Well, there's an escape rope around this side. So we're gonna just do that, beat up the gym. I'm gonna try and record at least 2 episodes today. I think that's me plan. Because there's kind of a point I want to be at in an ideal world. I don't know if I'm going to get to that point in 1 episode. I might do. But yeah, first goal is to get to the wind farm and see whether I'm going to get absolutely dicked on by that because I didn't get a geodude, which, believe me, makes it a fuckload easier by epic proportions. And then I think the second thing is get to the grass gym, and that means that Starly, who I was gonna train up and then briefly decided against it. I didn't really hit Zubat's target in the grinding session, but that is because I did put some Machop PP on Andrew, and that might have actually been a clever idea. Just means it has more PP, and Andrew is more than likely looking like him. And Rockstead are going to have to try and kill Fucker's Perogly. So, that should be interesting. Anyway, trainer on left has got a Geodude, eh? Okay. Sorry, I know he's got Machop in there. Come here, fuckface. Ah! I may as well, it's better XP. I don't see why not. I'm half tempted to kill that just because it's level 8 and decent. Nah, we're alright. We're doing alright. We're fine. This Geodude's level 6, but just a trainer battle, so you get more for it, so it probably works out about the same way. I may as well fucking keep my, Razor Leafs and shit, so, even though I'm going to... actually no, I'll keep Absorbs. Just for HP gain, realistically. Why not? This is going to be the fun bit, though, because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing after this. Oh. There's goals, but how I achieve those goals is the mystery. Yeah. The reason I want to get to the Eternia Gym Leader is, A, after that you get an EXP share, which I'm going to need for Zubat, and I'm going to have to go kick the crap out of some things, and probably grind as well. I'm probably going to end up having to try and offload something. But after that, it all gets a bit hazy. The route planning kind of falls out of a window and cracks its head on the pavement below. Because, basically, when I was mapping this out originally, the first 6, 7 pages of it were just unintelligible gibberish. I just didn't know how to get the information I needed to get down on paper. I didn't know what I was looking for. Alright, I'm gonna kill that because it's serving them up at this point. So, I did go back before I started this, and I went through and I redid the first portion of it. That was when I was testing the grinding as well, so it kind of worked out. But there did come a point where I was like, I'm just going to have to do this or I'm never going to do this. So there are parts of it that are a bit like, whoa! There was also a point where I ended up taking my DS off somewhere to go do a bit of fact-finding, but then I didn't have Word on me, so I didn't write any of it down, so... yeah, it's going to be a bit weird. I think I've covered all the bases I can cover, realistically, because it's like, it's just the weird gap between the grass gym and the ghost gym. But it's like, when you get the bike, you do open up a few places, and you get cart as well. Again, opens up a few places, so it's like... probably worth making sure I, you know, try and get all of it, but yeah, I just sort of want to negotiate that bit, and then the rest of it's decently well put down, because I did have a good month and a half where I just did it, and just mapped it out properly. Anyway, Fuckface has got a Geodude. Why would you have to sneak your Pokemon into work, when the whole point of your work is to clear boulders, which Geodudes kind of do? Pellock. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I want to sort of get to a point where I kind of knew what I was doing. I mean, it's a learning thing, but it's just like, when you've never done this before, and it was like, I don't know, I didn't ask Andrew for any notes. I did before I started this. I was like, do you have anything that you were planning on doing in your thing? Any way you were going to navigate it? I think he said he did a couple of test runs, but, you know, he kind of had kid, you know, he got married and had a kid. Certain things take priority over this shit. Not for me, though. Not for me. Anyway. I think that is about it, though, realistically. I'm just gonna see how we do, basically. I don't think we actually get a proper revive either until we get cut as well. So that's also an interesting thing. It's like... the problem you've got is that you've also got the first full heal. So in theory, even if I scrub it against Perugly and just, you know, grab the hair on my ballsack and go for it, if I can just skate through and dodge a couple of trainers, I might still be alright. I don't want to rely on the first full heal, but... might have to. Because I don't have Geodude, because fuckers didn't want to stay in their fucking Pokeballs, because they're fucking dicks. Right, I believe I am just going to kill all of them, because I may as well. The other thing that I am currently undecided on as well is whether I want... because I basically condemned both Budgews. If you like, I'm not going to realistically use them other than just to get in the way of things. And one of them can use Cut, so... I think what I do is I just throw one Budgew in the box for the sake of it, so that if I do end up finding something I want to catch, which I don't think I do for a good while, at least until after the... yeah, after the Ghost Gym, that shit should be spread wide open, but before the Ghost Gym, there's nothing I really want. So, I'm going to leave the Budgew on me now in case I need it, but I think I'm probably just going to throw one of them in the box, and then I think the other one I'm going to... it's basically dead. It has no viable PP on it. Although it does have Stun Spore and shit, I don't know. I might just hold on to it for the time being and then just wait. But it's like, it is using resources that I have, but on the other hand, it's like, I have condemned it, it has no real use. But I don't know. I suppose throwing it under the bus counts as using it, so I suppose it does have a use. It's tricky, I don't know how I want to do it. It would just seem a bit scabby if, like, I got a full heal and then was like, oh, I'll just go grind again. Which I could do, because, or, no, not Orenburg, what the fuck is it called? Mount some bollocks. That's got higher level rock lads in it, so I could quite easily take them in there, dump an EXP share on you, and just fucking go again. I don't want to, but I certainly could. No, he just got Geodude and Onyx. But yeah, I'll have a think about that. Because, I don't know, the other side of it as well is it's like, I could, when they get all their PP back, just put them in the box for a rainy day. Because since I'm going to be changing, like, my entire fucking team over the course of the game, I'm probably going to want an outlet for grinding if I can get it. So, there is that. There's certain ways of looking at it. Either way, you need to be a fucking Grotto. Ideally, and Starly needs to be a Staravia. Just like so. I'm basically just going to take Starly on just a grand tour and kill the shit out of everything. It's my general plan. Hey, you saucy pig fucker, do you mind? Ah, shove it up your bum. I've got to try and beat a fucking Cranidos, mate. I don't appreciate that. I don't know if I want to use... Yeah, I should probably use Absorb on Onyxes. That probably makes more sense. And I'm at level 16. I should win it comfortably, but Cranidos does still have, like, base 140 attack or something mental. Alright, come on, you smelly bastard. The other thing is, as well, is... I'm going to get Rock Smash, and now that I don't have Geodude, I'm going to have to give it to Turtwig. I could leave it till I come back, but it's like, there's going to be no better place to really get it. I mean, what do you got? You got Withdraw. Who gives a shit about Withdraw? I could use 6 of them now to make sure I don't die, but... That's not a bad idea. I'm not overly threatened, well, apart from Cranidos. But, nah, fuck it. I'm fine. I'll be alright. Probably. If Turtwig dies, though, there's no creek that we can... Oh. The creek will be creaking. It will be terrible. Oh, we should be alright. You're level 16. If you can't get a level 14 Cranidos, then you should really just fuck off right now. I think Absorb makes more sense. Oh, good for you. Well, you know what? This is why we have Bajoos, kids. Under the bus. I'll just stun spore a fucking Cranidos. Oh, even better, thanks! Potion, thank you, dipshit. God damn it, Turtwig, you're letting me down. You're letting yourself down, you're letting the team down. Oh yeah, brilliant. You saucy pig fucker. I'm not about to stay in with a fucking screech on me. Right, under you go. You can just stun spore it. I think I let you learn stun spore. Actually, no, yeah, you just got it normally. Alright. Well, you're the lower level, so you can die. I don't give a shit. Yes. Just not with cheating bullshit on. Not with cheating bullshit. Wow, that's pathetic. Well done, Bajou. You've slightly redeemed yourself, even though you were cack. Were you the cack one? I can't remember if it was the cack one. Anyway, I gotta sit here now till it kills me. No, Bajou, soldiers on! Boost! Boost like you've never boosted before. I mean, we'll have this, but it's, you know... Safety first. When you can't fucking revive anything, safety first. Yeah, we get a rare candy, I believe, looking at me Notios. Oh, fuck a duck, man. You know what? Fuck you. You're just being a saucy pig fucker right now. I'm not down for that. You better get paralyzed. Good. That's what I thought. No, just give up, man. Just give up. Right, I want more... No, I want more razor leaves. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably. But yeah, the first rare candy we get, as far as I can see, is in the ghost house where you find Rotom. And then it's like, that's the first revive, and you need to beat the second gym. It's like, really? I don't really give a shit about boosting moves, to be honest. There's no... I can't think of an actual reasonable place to put them, if I'm being brutally honest. The only time I would ever want to actively try and boost up would be against the water gym, and they both, like, Gyarados and Floatzel both have Ice Fang. It's like, it's not gonna help all that much. Cheers, fuckface. Yeah, I mean, I might... Oh, I suppose I probably could hold on to it. I guess. It's not really out that much. Yeah, Stealth Rock! Whoa! That's exactly what I want for single players, you know, because the AI switches so often. Whoa! Do we have to fight Barry? I can't remember. No, I don't think we do. No, we don't. Alright, let's do this. It's not terrible, and I can get rid of it later on, but something fucking needs to use it, so... Oh, actually, if I was going to be a proper... do I need... No, I don't need tackle. It's got PP on its side, but it's still weak as piss. You know what? I'm going to go be that guy right now. Let's go waste some fucking tackles on things. It's just free to get rid of. Oh, you're not helping. Well, there's nothing. Realistically, I should just go kill a Zubat, but I don't know if I could be asked to wait for that. Come on! You're not being nice. By the way, at some point randomly, I might end up getting a call from my insurance company. Dunno. We'll see. I haven't called them on Thursday. Like, the insurance company I've got, like, they're lovely people. They really are. Like, oh, they just want to help, and they're very friendly. But it's like, ugh. This is from my throwback when I had my first driving accident. What, like, a year and a bit ago now, and it was like 3 mile an hour, fucking like just sort of sideswipe. Like no damage was done to my car. Realistically, there was a bit of like paint scuffed off, and like I don't know, some of the bodywork had creased and torn a little bit. It was really minimal. Like her Audi didn't do much better. But we're still talking peanuts. Alright, yeah, it was an Audi, and Audis are expensive to fix because Audis are fuckers, but... Oh, well done, Turtwig. But it's like, it should be something that's relatively easy to solve. She drove out in front of me. Alright, yeah, I tried to let her out, but she didn't go. I technically did have right of way, so from a kind of weird, hazy technical standpoint, I kind of win that. But anyway, it's taken them a year and a bit to sort it. And it was like, I was thinking, well, you know, I only stayed with them because, well, they said they would sort it and it would be fine. And they didn't. And it's like, well, I don't really want to stay with you then. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, you know, can you sort this out and also give me a quote for my insurance, because I had a look and I can get, you know, my insurance at a better deal for this price. And she was like, oh, no, don't do that, you know, it's fine, whatever, it's cool, we'll sort it, it'll be okay. And it's like, oh, it's not a personal attack on you, love, you're lovely. But I'm paying for a service that you're not supplying me. So, yeah. But yeah, cause it's basically going for a broker as well, and it's like, fucking, you know, the broker people are nice, but the insurance company they've lumbered me with are a bunch of fucking dickheads, and it's just like, oh. I swear, like, my fucking holiday, I've spent most of my time just on the phone, just being silently annoyed with people. Just, you know, just not actually like overly like, ah, you're shit, but you know, just being there quietly, like, oh, fucking. Oh. I don't like him. I really don't. Did I beat them? I can't remember if I beat them. I don't think I did. On the off chance I didn't. Actually, you're not even that much of a higher level now, are you? But I may as well. I did not. What actually did you have? That would have been a good thing to check first, wouldn't it? It's a level 9 Bidoof. Fuck it. Kill it. Should be alright. I don't see why not. And the next bloke's got a 7-star in a Shinx. Yeah, clobber that. I think I just ignored him because it's just, I'd rather just get to the grinding point first and see what I do. And at least I got an extra level out of the grinding, so it works out. But still, Starly evolves at level 14, which again makes it even more handy. I think its only real problem is that it doesn't actually fucking learn anything worthwhile for about 20 clitting levels, but... And that's when it evolves into Staraptor. So, you know, it's not brilliant, but for purely early game, I need to clobber shit and get somewhere, it's perfectly fine. The other problem you got is, while close combat is a great move, it only has 5 PP. And it's like, yeah, I need a bit more. So, you know, great for long term, or no, short term, but long term, you're just like, well, balls, I've got to fucking spunk an elixir every single time I want to use close combat. No, I do not want double team, I don't care. Or do I? Do I? I don't know. To be honest, Growl's probably more worthwhile, as bizarre as that seems. Although, on the other hand, if I actually do end up trying to waste this thing, I probably want less PP, don't I? Realistically. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, Shanks. Can't use Kadabra because it's bitch mode at the moment. The other thing is, as well, is I swear that the level cap that Rort gives you is level 20. Now, that's not overly shit, but it's like, considering that when you get to the grass gym, you know, you probably want to look at about 22, 23. It's like, that's a bit crap, matey. I will spunk a Razor Leaf just to get rid of this thing. Because I probably should. In fact, to be fair, using Curse and Rock Smash might actually work out against Perugly. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Go with that. Anyway, we're gonna go down here because there's some shit down here that I suppose I want. Even though I've got to come back here when I get the bike anyway, but yeah, you know, may as well. While I'm fucking around, and I've got to backtrack through stuff. There is a double battle coming up though, which is annoying. Double battles just generally, as a rule of thumb for this sort of thing, you want to avoid like the fucking plague. I mean, it's the same with Nuzlocke, but it's like when they can just double team one mon and kill it, and you're like, oh fuck, I can't do anything about that. You know, you generally want to just ignore that shit. Oh, whoa, we got a Flash! Yay! That might actually be useful coming up after Grass Gym, to be fair. At some point. There is a thing that I do want. Because there's this weird, strange, mystical cave that you can go in and you can fucking just find Earthquake lying around. Which is like, huh? Earthquake after the second gym? Okay. Alright, that's Big Pearl. That's bloody pointless. It's fucking... Where was I? Oh, I fucking... Oh, we're there. There is still that breeder skank that I do want to get rid of. But as far as I remember, Zubat, it's just pointless. Like, Zubat is so pathetically weak at the moment. Although, on the other hand, if I'm going to be fighting Bedews... I might have to look at that, actually. I don't know if there's any more Bedews coming up that I can just kill freely. There probably is. Because that's that's all I really care about. The only other thing, though, is that Bedews get Stun Spore at level 10. So it might actually be smarter to fight low level shit. Oh, you know what? Come on, Seagull, man. Let's see if you can go kill someone who just wants to train Pokemon. I may as well, because otherwise I'm just gonna bloody forget about it and then I'll stumble onto it later and have to waste the PP anyway. I may as well waste PP I really, really, absolutely don't care about in any capacity. Because, who the fuck uses Leech Life? See, that's what we're working with! Just shit. I can't remember when it gets Bite. I know it gets it soon. But I mean, realistically, it evolves into Golbat at level 22. I'd kind of like it to be maybe 23, 24 for the Ghost Gym. I don't know how much I'll use it in the Grass Gym. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. Really? Go fuck yourself, Bidoof, you stupid sack of shit. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, Staravia will be there for the grass gym, and will probably end up being the gym leader. If I have anything to say about it. So, there is that, but I do need to make sure this little fucker does get some levels. There will be a decent bit of battling for it to do, well, for EXP share to lump on it. You can't even fucking kill an Abra! It's level 4 for God's sake! Have a decent bit of respect for yourself, Seagullman. It will come good. I swears, it has to. If it doesn't, there will be problems. Yeah, this is what I'd ideally be training up against with Leech Life. How much do you do? Yeah. Wasn't that worth it? Oh well. It needs to get rid of it, realistically. There is no point in wasting attacking PP. And if it's just going to serve it up on a plate, I may as well. And then, yeah, I'll just go kill Ghastlies in the What's-It tower as well to get rid of Astonish. And then, I don't know. The pieces are kind of there in my head. It's just doing it at this point. Right, I'm not even going to bother with that. You can have that kill. Why not? For what little XP it gives you, why not? I might go get that potion as well, to be fair, while I'm fucking around. It is an option. May as well get a few more healing items. Christ knows I'm going to need them. I don't really like this whole, oh, you gotta backtrack and then go up. It's very, I'm not really down for it, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure why the game was built that way. Like, especially when it's basically just locking stuff off with the moves that you need to get. Oh, fuck! Oh, completely forgot about you! Oh, donkey anuses. Ah, you see, I knew it was gonna happen! What level are you? 8? Oh, bugger me. Shit. Oh, well, you're gonna have to fucking do it, aren't you? Bloody shigs! This is what I don't know. It's like when you need to avoid a trainer for the sake of PvP, it's fine, but it's just like I forget. I'm a forgetful person, so this is where the sticking point's going to be when I have to backtrack and just stumble into some wank state who's got like, I don't know, 6 chances who just want to heal up constantly, and then I'm like, oh, it'll happen. Just you wait. 6 chances. Oh well, it wasn't like that. It was that big of a problem. Anyway, the paedophile has words to say. I don't care about any of the characters. I only remotely started to even give a vague fuck about Looker in the 6th gen thing, because that was great. I really like that. Hang on a minute. What the fuck are those stupid weirdos in the Pokemon school got? Where is it? Alright, I just didn't even fucking bother to write down what they had. Brilliant! Genius! Starly can do it then. Alright, it gets it closer to evolving. I may as fucking well. I'm fairly certain it is just crap, but, you know, it's crap with a reward in mind. Doing it is the best way to learn. I suppose. You can only teach so much about doing it. What do you got? Alright, yeah, level 6, it's not terrible, all things considered. I'll say that. Well, fuck you, buddy. You fucking X-attack me. Yeah, piss off. It's progress made. It'll do. Yes! Come on! Get on with it. Where are we at? 30 minutes?! Jesus! Christmas crackers, how the bloody hell is that? Well, I wanted to fucking get to the windworks. Christ, or at least wanted to get to that stupid what's-her-face in the forest who heals all your stuff. That's not happening! Oh, really? Really? You can't even kill him, but God, fuck, what is wrong with you? Oh, it's level 6 for fuck's sake. Whatever, give me my potion. You assholes. Good, thank you. Good. That was what. Well, you know, I suppose it's a trade of what, 3 HP for 7 or for 20, whatever. It makes sense. It's just stupid and annoying. Anyway, we gotta go beat these guys. What do they got? Stunky and Glameow, and what's his knob brings a fucking pip up. Thanks. Really helpful. They scared the crap out of me. I'm just gonna fucking balls it with Andrew and maybe get him to 18 in the process. That would be handy. Oh yeah, it's been, they fucking announced, I know I talked about it briefly, but they did announce the new villains for the what's it, and I was sort of thinking about it, and they really are just chavs. Like, they are just trying to be gangs and down with the youth, and they've got chains around their necks, and it's just like, what fucking planet do you live on, Game Freak? You know what the worst thing about all the bloody villains? None of them are intimidating. None of them. I actually thought about that. I mean, alright, Team Rocket's got a bit of something behind it, because Giovanni was a bit of a prick. That's about it, though, when you actually stop and think about it. Not one of them is remotely intimidating. It's like, how do you have a villain that isn't intimidating? Even in 6th gen with what's-his-face, when his hair was red, I don't know, he had a giant, like, doomsday cannon, and he still wasn't intimidating. Yes, kill the Piplup. Good. I don't give a shit about that. Just don't kill Andrew. Yeah, it's fine. At least the Glameow will die. Yes, good. It's all coming together. I don't know how it's all coming. Oh, wow, that's epic. Maybe. Depending. We'll see. Cool. No, it really doesn't go much better than that, actually. And you know, considering that this double battle can be a bit of a ball sack. Kill it! You fuck up! Oh, do I rely on you to get the kill? I think I rock smash just to get it done. Yeah, because it's like if that happens and he doesn't kill it, you know he'd get a fucking crit and I'd die. Yay! Oh my god, Andrew, you're gonna evolve, man! Whoopee! Yeah, they never present them in a, like, I don't know how intimidating you can actively make them, but you could at least try and make them fucking menacing. I'm not saying you should have them, like, beating their Pokemon, but you gotta give them fucking something of note. Actually, to be fair, 5th gen kind of had that, because you had Getsis just sort of standing around and lecturing to people about how shit they were. I mean, alright, it at least meant that people listened to him and were afraid of his opinion. That's kind of intimidating, I suppose. You have a big, bold opinion that can, you know, inspire fear, or at least some kind of emotion. Well, I suppose the other side of it as well is they try and make them all stand out so you can see them visually, and I get that to a degree, but it's just like, again, like the designs you give them are all so shit. And then you're just making them thugs, just like, no, because they're probably all fucking teenagers and crap. Let's be honest. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'd quite like to see a decent villain in a Pokemon game for a fucking change. And at least if they're like stupid thugs, then maybe they aren't going to bring out a Doomsday Cannon. You know, maybe they just want to, you know, destabilize the man, yo. But I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's another thing, especially with like in this game as well, when basically opens up a portal to some kind of backwards hell. Just like, well, you beat that, and you beat the Pokemon, or captured the Pokemon that presides over that particular dimension. All the stakes melt away as you think, well, that was easy. Right, I'm gonna beat this bloke's shigs. How fucking close are you leveling up? Oh, yeah. Oh, alright, that should do it. If not, I'll kill something in the grass. Well, I don't really need to, but yeah, I may as well. I need to get started to a good level. To a good level! And I know I'll end up walking into this skank at some point. 7 seems fine. Go on then, clobber it. Oh, really? Oh, really? You're not helping yourself right now. And now you've upped yourself a bit more, thank you. That's a bit more bloody like it. Lovely jubbly. Where are we at? Alright, I'm gonna at least get to the wind works, and then I'll stop, and I will go brew up, and then I will mosey along. There is a rare candy over this stretch of water, I think, which just don't... You fucking taunt me with it, you bastards. Yeah. Piss off. Not happy with you. There is also up here double battle with 2 Pachirisus. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. Because the problem is I don't want to use Andrew too much. I kind of do and I kind of don't. I know I've got that full heal coming, but it's like... Oh yeah, I forgot to come in here. Well, I'm a nonce. I knew there was something in it. Oh, as an aside, there is another way you can do this. Because, like I say, I did say that I wanted to use Gyarados initially, but there is actually a decent supply of Psyducks kicking around, so, you know, if you can go the Psyduck route, and that can just trade itself up in the cave. I don't know how many water moves you'd actually get for the fucking thing, but it's certainly a bit more viable if you want to go like that. Yeah, I never actually bothered to give that one a go. I think Psyduck's probably got the better move pool as well, because I know it even though it's just standard water, it does at least get confusion and shit. Bulks itself out a little bit, and then you can give it Surf and Waterfall and whatever you fucking like. Okay, where are we at? First lady out of Ravaged Path. Right, so you're not a lady. You're a lady. What do you got? Level 11 Geodude Cherubi. Brilliant. Die, bitch. Perfecto. And then Bugcatcher's got some bug shit. The double battle's got 2 level 11 Pachirisus. Bullet Seed's dead. Stuff. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss Geodude, I have to say. Like I say, I reckon I can just sort of jimmy my way around Perugly, but I'd rather not have to do any jimmying at all. In an ideal world, lack of jimmying would be perfect, but, you know. The game said no, I'm not allowed to jimmy it. Gotta do it the fucking hard way. Yeah, right, yeah. We're almost done. Either way, it's getting you up a decent bit. I really don't think it actually does get anything good, though. I mean, you do get aerial ace and other various things, and I could give it return. I don't know if I want to, but I certainly could. It's an option. I swear you get return again, though, at some point. Which is, I have no idea why that's given to you straight out of the gate, because, well, you just got a new Pokemon. Unless they up the happiness for the Pokemon you get first. Which I suppose they could do. I don't recall ever actually bothering to use it, though. Oh, actually, there is a thing to talk about. They, someone released a thing that explained the IV mechanic a bit more in 7th Gen. So, when you get the Pokemon to level 100, not exactly the easiest feat in the world, but okay, there is a means of, there is a way of going about it. I'm assuming it's probably beating the Elite Four, but whatever. You do that, and then you can get one... Was it dollars something? I can't remember what the fuck it is. You can get a thing, and then you give it to your Pokemon, and it maxes out that stat. No one knows whether they're finite or whatever, but that's how you do it. And the first thing I thought was like, well, shit, that's hidden power's gone, isn't it? You've still got to do the hardest bit of breeding if you want a hidden power for your Mon. Really don't get it, do you? Like, again, it's a nice gesture, like the guy who tells you what your IVs are. But you haven't quite... I don't know, I could be wrong, they might change it. I fucking well hope they do. Oh, I don't remember if you have an electric attack. I don't think you do. I think they've got fucking, quick attack. I'm gonna use Seagull Man. I'm not gonna use Seagull Man in any realistic capacity until after the healing anyway, so if it dies, then it dies. I'd rather it didn't, but if it happens, I'll get on with it. But yeah, it's just, again, it's like, the only reason that mechanic is there is for people who know about IVs. And people who know about IVs know that IVs, you don't always want an IV to be maxed out. It's lovely if it's there, but you don't always want it to be maxed out. So they've made it for people who want something and know what they want, but they haven't done it. It's like, again, like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if you were trying to just appeal to Joe Bog and, his fucking Pokemon, but it's not. You're desperately trying to appeal to a certain demographic. Again, the Pokemon Showdown demographic, and it's just like, why? You still can't do it right! Oh, that's gonna... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, Seagull Man is a fucking tank and a half. Look at that. That's incredible. Yay! Well done! Alright, that's gone jolly well. Oh, you're level 12. Right, it's all going swimmingly. Hey, that's pointless, but whatever. Look at that. That is damage right there. I would rather use Rock Smash, even though it probably won't kill, but fuck it. It's Leech Life. Yeah, I really don't understand that. Like, again, it's like you're almost there, but again, even then, if you're gonna max out IVs, like, alright, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they've just made it so you can max out your stats, but your average Pokemon player has no fucking clue what an IV is, or EVs. Like, that's actually a pretty dense topic to try and get into. Is there any real help with that? No. Well, there hasn't been. Like I say, the bloke telling you what your IVs are is quite good. Actually explaining what that means in a, actual meaningful capacity. But yeah, it's just... I'm not saying that you should have a... Well, actually, no, that's exactly what I am saying, isn't it? Yeah, you should just be able... Like, level 50 makes sense. Not level 100. Level 100 is still... In fact, if you actually stop and think about it, for maxing IVs that you care about, breeding would still be quicker. Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. I didn't even bother to think about that. Like, if you have a proper, like, alright, getting to that stage where you need, you know, your breeding and stuff, but actually getting to that point where you can max out your IVs with in-game items would take longer than it would to just breed it. Because think about it, if you could, even before you want to max out IVs, you've still got to fucking... Yeah, because you still need to breed for nature. Unless you're going to use a route to try and get it that way, but even then, you're still randomly generating a nature. Egg moves. So basically what they've done is they've offered an alternative to say, right, if you can be bothered to try and get nature, get an egg move, but can't be bothered to get, you know, a 6 IV ditto, which, alright, yeah, it's a sticking point, but it's still doable if you have people who play the game around you, which, you know, you can do. Then you can do it like that. It's like, no, it just takes longer. You've just elongated the process. And no, that's retarded, actually, the more I think about it. No, fair enough. Anyway, where am I at? We got bullet seed, I think. I wasn't paying attention. Right, it's berries in here. We gotta do some... there's a couple more battles, so, we'll go do that. Because we gotta go over here. More fucking berries. Can't remember if they're useful or not. Well, I wrote down what they are, but I can't be bothered. Any down here? No. Alright, this little shit is moaning because her dad got taken by the strange rapist, so we gotta go get him back. Hello. Hooray! I'm actually doing alright for healing items, to be fair. It's actually not half bad at all. What have you got? Level 13 Glameow. I'd kind of like to give it to Rockstead. I probably should, shouldn't I, really? Although your HP's a bit low, but on the other hand I can potion that off. And you're doing fucking great. You're working gangbusters right now. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, you gotta beat him, and then the fucking keys with some other people, you gotta go beat them. It's like, no! What level is What's-Her-Face's Perugly? 17. Fucking whoa. Oh shit. Sorry, it took me a brief moment to register that one. You saucy pig fucker. Don't try and do that. Get out of it. Another thing as well, just on the topic of intimidating villains. Like, I've actually thought, when you actually stop and think about it, was it 3rd gens ones? Magma and Aqua. Like, alright, maybe not Magma, because Magma fucking used normals and shit. But, I love me a bit of Steve, though, don't get me wrong. I love a bit of Steve, but Steve isn't intimidating. I mean, he is in his own way, but you gotta know... That's, you know, that's what makes Steve, you know, tricky to deal with, because he's actually like a brutal, just, you know, powerful being. But you've got to, he has to show it. But at least they use like mighty Enas and stuff. You know, like Aqua has, you know, Carvanas and Sharpedos and things like that. That's. If you can't make your villains intimidating, then how, you know, picking intimidating Pokemon for them makes a bit more sense. Like, yeah, it seems a bit smarter. So yeah, that's another side of it. I can't think of anything they really use in this game. Alright, they use Glameows, which is a nice looking cat, and a Stunky, which is a skunk. How is that intimidating? I mean, alright, yeah, the only reason you know that Skuntank and Perugly are vaguely intimidating is because they're big and flabby and annoying. But they're not, you know, visually like, oh no, don't kill me, please! Anyway, we gotta go kill these bed ends. See, and now they're trying to get honey off of a guy. It's like, what is that? How? That doesn't make me fear. Alright? Fucking honey? Really? You have to try and steal honey off of a person. Oh dear. I don't know. I could plob on about it for ages. It's just one of those things that's just like, design-wise, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. But then again, you've got to ask whether they really give a shit, or whether the through line at all is to actually, you know, beat the bad guys, or is it to win the league, or whatever. But if it's to win the league, well, can you stop putting bad guys in that have some kind of weird, fake, bullshit message? Because it just clogs up the runtime. I mean, this is kind of why I think the new game actually looks quite interesting, because it's not about gym battles. It sort of is in its own way, but as the way I understood it is there's 4 gyms. And what is it, like 4 like island challenges that you have to do? Whether that works out to a gym battle anyway, I don't know. But I mean, it's what, 4 islands with 2 persons on it. I mean, like, okay, that could be interesting. You know, maybe try and refocus it a bit, because you know, battling is one part of it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Will you stop? I tell you. And you get a crit now, yeah, fuck off. But yeah, I actually think that concept looks, you know, interesting. Oh, also, there's another aside as well. Fucking Ash might actually win the fucking Pokemon League. What a radical concept that would be. It's only taken him fucking 6 journeys. Jesus. If any of you are watching it, by the way, like, one of the things that's really, I found, like, just unimaginably annoying is, like, they just had the first half of the actual match against whoever it is, the bloke with the Charizard X, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, that would be cool, yeah, I'm sure they'll make that look neat, and Greninja will do his crazy ninja flips and bullshit. And, like, I'm down for that. Like, as a person who watches the bloody show and has been watching it for many years for some unknown reason that I honestly couldn't explain to you. What? Why are you giving me honey if you didn't want it? Ugh. I'm not going to use the honey mechanic. I don't have the patience for that. I'm sorry. Do you have anything in here? Anything I can steal? A child! I would steal the child! But yeah, the one thing that really got on my nerves was, they're overloading it. Like, it's been set up for a while that Team Flare, probably, are doing this big bullshit Zygarde thing, and it's like, that's fine, you know, that's a thing, but you know how you address that, because the plans take place at the same time that Ash's final match is happening. Flashbacks! It hasn't stopped you before, you had a Goomy with non-flashbacks in it. What? Who would put a Goomy with non-flashbacks in their show? But they did, and it was alright. So, you know, while Ash is actually, especially as, like, for a character, I think it's probably the first time Ash has actually made it to the final of one of these fucking things, and it's just like, you just give him his moment. Because I swear, they cut away from the battle he's having every 2 minutes to go look at someone else being weird and shady, or look at Team Rocket going, the fucking stuff. Or cut to weird plans over here and there. It's like, really? Like, does Ash just not even matter anymore? I know he's not an actual character, he's an audience surrogate character, but they actually have done a decent job of giving him a bit of depth over the course of the last 2 years. Like, he's a bit more fleshed out. You could almost call him a sentient being. It's just, I don't know. That's kind of the main reason I watch it at this point, because it's just like, you just want to see him get somewhere in his miserable existence where he's eternally 10. Or maybe he grows up and learns something and then gets reverted back to 10. It's like, yeah, it really, I think the finale of that is actually coming out this week. So I'm going to watch it, and if he wins, then I'll be like, well, thank fucking Christ. It kind of ties into the new games as well, since it isn't gym-based, so maybe it makes sense, I don't know. He probably won't win, he'll probably bloody lose. But, it's like, just let him have his fucking moment, alright? Come on! You've been doing this shit for, well, I don't know how long the enemy's been running now. Well, fucking 20 years, something like that. Just let him, if he's going to win it, which looks pretty decent that he will, just get all your other bullshit out of the way, and then you can come back to it, and then you can have your weird stupid villain plot. Just leave it over there for 2 episodes, it's not hard. I really don't know why I care. It's a stupid show, it's just annoying in many respects, but for some reason I keep on watching it, and I honestly couldn't give you an answer as to why. It's just there. Anyway, this dragged on far longer than I wanted it to. I was going to try and keep them at 40-minute parts, but whatever. Getting here took a lot longer than I expected it would, which bodes well for the rest of the LP. Anyway, I'm going to stop and do some shit, and then we'll come back and we will plod on, and I'll at least try and beat the grass gym, although I don't know how likely that's going to happen. But whatever. Bye.